Greetings and welcome to Nanny Cooks from the Ozark. We're busier than busy around here today. I've got a couple of recipes to show you, but first I want to show you what we got cooking over here on the stove. We've got a big old pot of salsa that we're getting ready to can today. So I like to use this Mrs. Wages salsa mix, and then I add several additional ingredients to it. And this will be enough salsa to last us all winter. So, a few months ago, I gave you a recipe for ranch dressing mix. And today, I want to eat some humble pie over this recipe. But first, I want to explain to you about humble pie. Do you know humble pie is a real thing? Several centuries ago, they would make this pie out of the intestines and the yucky parts of animals. And people were forced to eat it to make them humble. So today I'm going to give you a recipe for humble pie that I'm having to eat because of this recipe that I gave you for ranch dressing mix. You know, I just bragged on this buttermilk and caution you to keep this buttermilk powder in the refrigerator, but I didn't mention, and I didn't know at the time, this needs to be refrigerated too, because if you don't, all you got is a brick. So I'm going to eat some humble pie today, and I hope y'all will understand. First, for humble pie, you need a pie pan, and you need to put a cup of compassion in it. You need to admit you're wrong. You need to have some humility, which, believe me, I do. And you need to apologize. I apologize for steering you the wrong way. Then you need to sprinkle it with love. And the last thing, you need to make it right. So you stir all that up, and that's a humble pie for you. But today, I'm going to try to make it right on this ranch dressing mix. You know, it got me to thinking, when this didn't work out so well, that my grandma made the best, most simple dressing, and there was only 4 ingredients in it. And we still use this dressing today. It's my husband's favorite dressing. And the 4 ingredients she uses is vinegar, mayonnaise, or she used Miracle Whip most of the time, some milk, and a little bit of sugar. And this, I was thinking, if I could make Grandma's dressing and add some herbs and spices to it, like the ranch dressing mix, why wouldn't that work? And you know what? It worked. So I'm going to give you this recipe today, and I will also post it for you too. So let's get started real quickly. I have some mixed up here. The recipe I'm giving you will make about 1/4 of a cup. Now, if you like more of it, you can double, triple, or whatever you want to do with this recipe. But also, this mix is good to sprinkle on chicken or beef or even pork too. So let me show you what ingredients are in it. I like to put it in my little food processor because I don't like chunks of dressing mix in my mouth. So here's what we have for the recipe. We have 4 teaspoons of parsley. We have 5 teaspoons of dried dill. We have 2 teaspoons of dried cloves, a teaspoon of cream of tartar. Now this is something a little different, but what I've found is this helps to thicken the dressing up. A teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of basil, some salt, and I use real salt that doesn't have any additives or preservatives, and pepper. You put all these ingredients, you can just put them in the jar like that if you want to and shake the jar up real well. But like I said, I like to put it through the processor so there's not big chunks in it. And you can see how fine it is. And then when you're ready to make the dressing, I'll give you this recipe also. These are the 4 ingredients that my grandma would use. I like to use the salad vinegar, but you can use just regular white or apple cider vinegar. I use mayonnaise. You can use Miracle Whip, milk, and a little sugar if you want to. You don't have to put that in there. You stir that up well, and then let me get something out of the refrigerator here to show you. I have a little salad made up. This is the dressing after all these ingredients are put in it. So I'm just going to shake it a little bit and spread it on. Now see how thick that is? That's not runny. And I didn't use any buttermilk in it. But you know, if you use mayonnaise and vinegar and a little milk, that milk and vinegar will turn into like buttermilk. So you can use this for a dip if you just want to dip vegetables, or you can use it for a salad dressing, or like I said, you can use the dry mix on meat if you want to. So I hope this helps you, and I hope you'll accept my apology for steering you the wrong way. But I think this dressing mix is really good. I think it's slap your nanny good. So if you would like this recipe, like I said, I will have it posted for you. But I hope this fiasco of mine today gave you a smile. And we'd love to hear from you. And you can please subscribe to our channel or like this video. We would really appreciate it. And don't forget, we still have some of our cookbooks. So if you'd be interested in those, I will have a link on this video for you. So until next time, be kind, and every once in a while, eat some humble pie. It's good for your soul. Bye-bye.